Hello, everybody. Good afternoon or good morning, good night, whenever you're listening to this. I am your host, Audie.
And I am your other host, Navi.
Welcome back for episode 4.
We don't know the title yet.
No, not yet. We'll figure it out.
Figure it out.
It's episode 4, dude. It feels like we've been doing this for such a long time.
I was gonna say, yeah. It feels like we've been at this for like over a year.
Yeah, it's only been a month and like 1 week. It's our 1 month anniversary. It's our 1 month anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
I got you this plant.
Did you?
This plant that is in the center of our table. I named him Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. He's so pretty.
Yeah, he's a little cactus plant with a nice pink little flower on the top. Maybe we'll post him on the... Well, I think he is. He is on Instagram.
Yeah, he is. If you go to our page...
Our recent picture.
Variety.coffee.
Variety.coffee. Instagram.
You can see him. At the center of the table, you can see Jeffrey.
Yeah, he's
just chilling there, hanging out.
Yeah. And we got a new table.
Yeah, we did.
So you'll see that table as well on that new post. Go like it up, share it,
like it, follow it.
Share Variety Coffee because we are a movement.
We are.
No, we're not.
We just will become a movement of our logo, which is a cat and a duck.
Oh yeah,
very cute.
The other day it was yesterday. We were listening to the last episode, 3, Love.
With Tram.
This is Love. Yeah, and I was like, and my brother was like, "Yo, why did I imagine a duck doing that?" And I was like, because it was me.
Like, dude, like every time I see like duck videos on my feed and stuff, I send it right away to Navi because Navi has a thing for ducks.
I have a duck obsession.
She does, and she wants a pet duck, and we found out how much does a pet duck cost, Navi.
So you were required to get, like, in that website we saw,
right?
It was like 7 of them, but each one was like $7. So you had to buy 7.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Makes sense.
That's how, and so I thought it was 1 for $7, which it is
like, right away. I'm buying 1.
Yeah, but no, you have to buy 7 ducklings.
What if you buy all 7 of the ducklings and just sell all of them and keep 1? That's kind of sad though, like separating them from their family.
That is really dark. Just like, I don't want you. This one.
I want this one.
I do want a pet duck though. I told my dad to build me a pond.
In the backyard so you could keep him.
Yeah, and he was like all about it, and I was like, let's do it. But then, but I'm like, what do I do after it grows up? I just keep it.
You just keep him.
I guess until he
you
just
take him to
away.
Dairy Queen, get him his cup of water, and he's like, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyways.
Makes sense. So, Navi, what coffee are we drinking today?
So, on our Instagram, if you follow us, we did a poll, or like we did like the questionnaire thing of what coffee we should get. And we decided to get Piñón because somebody said Piñón, which I cannot remember who it was. But shout out to you if you're listening.
I'll look at it and I will see who.
I don't think we saved it.
No, it should be like in our archives.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, but somebody said Piñón, so we're getting Piñón. We did get Piñón.
What did you get?
I asked the guy. I was like, yo, I like sweet coffee. I've never really been here. So get me iced sweet coffee. And he was like, the Adobe Morning. And that's what I got. Okay. It tastes like cinnamon.
I saw you had cinnamon in yours. So I ordered this one with like something walnut. And
maple walnut?
Maple walnut, that's the one. Yeah. And then he was like, that one's really good with caramel. And I was like, say less.
We're getting
at it.
Yeah.
Put it.
So we got regular.
They're kind of small.
At Piñón, like, dog, this is a small. This ain't no regular.
Have you been to Dunkin', sir?
Yeah, Dunkin', like, you say regular, you get this like large
you get a
ass cup.
So the regular, the medium size actually at a Dunkin' is a large at Piñón, which is so much more. It's like $8.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It was pretty, yeah. So we got the regular and it's very small, but it's pretty tasty. Like I was telling Nadia, I was like, Piñón's not bad. Definitely not my go-to, but it's not bad. New Mexican coffee. I always drink Piñón here at the house.
Right.
My parents get the brew.
Yeah, the Piñón.
So it's good. It's good brew for sure. But
Costco.
The size is
disappointing. So on our way to get our coffee, we were just jamming out, right?
Yes.
And like, I'm looking at Navi's outfit, and she's dressed kind of how I would dress, which is like a Nirvana shirt, some black ripped jeans, some black Converse, and that's usually what I would wear.
That's the fit tonight.
Yeah,
or today.
Today, tonight, whatever. But
ripped black jeans.
She said
long sleeve Nirvana green. Yes, I have listened to Nirvana.
Yes,
because there's people who are like, do you even listen to Nirvana? And I'm like,
yes, I do.
After I got this shirt, I did. Like, relax.
And then I fixed it. Don't worry.
I got my new high top Converse that I just bought.
Yeah. So she's like,
I'm all
decked
grungy.
out, but like she woke up today and chose to be Ary.
I chose. I don't even know. I can't even explain.
I think it's.
I woke up today and I was like, shooting shots. Remember what I was saying about like Chris Evans?
I know.
I woke up and I was like, Adi, is Chris Evans married?
The second she woke up, I literally turned to her and
words.
she was like, is Chris Evans married? I was like, no.
And I was
what
like,
a waste.
I was like, what a waste. What a shame.
What a shame.
Could have been me.
Yeah, he could have had a nice life, a nice wife, and but no.
He's 40.
He decided,
not married, but that's okay. We still got time.
Yeah, you can fix that now. You slide in the DMs.
I don't know. I chose some type of look today, and I can't express it.
And I love it though.
I love it. I'm into it.
Yeah, and that's usually how I dress, is like super dark and like band T-shirts and stuff. Like I have an AC/DC shirt. Like you know. I want to get a Guns N' Roses, but I'm gonna probably steal that from my brother. If you're listening to this, watch out, boy.
Keep your closet locked.
Keep your closet locked. Yeah. But we were like listening to what was the song?
It was One of These Nights by the Eagles.
The Eagles. Like
I'm obsessed with that song.
I love it. Yeah, she showed it to me this morning, and I was like, oh, holy moly, why have I never heard of this?
If you like rockish, oldies, disco-y
70s and 80s basically music.
If you like that,
Eagles.
I got you. If you have Spotify,
you
follow my Daddy's Tunes playlist. And let me explain what that playlist is. Basically, it's just all the music, all the songs my dad suggests to me, and I just put it in there. And it's mostly just oldies, like 70s, 80s, even to like 60s to 50s, like old music.
Yeah, we just honestly jam out to oldies. Like
oldies.
most of the time.
That's
it's
a genre.
Much oldies.
Yeah.
What year was your dad born?
My dad was born 1958.
1958.
So he usually listened to the 70s and the 80s.
Yeah. He grew up in the 70s and 80s. Like his music is the 70s.
And my mom listened to the 80s music. Yeah. Like she's always
80s and 90s.
And I do put her 80s music in that playlist too, because it does like it counts. And she's always like, "Oh yeah, I listened to that in the 80s." Like yeah, and my dad's
Careless
always
Whisper by George Michael. Do you guys know that song?
Yeah. It's memed.
It's so underrated.
Underrated song.
It is so underrated. It is such a good song. That one, and then okay, if you know me, I listened to Baby Come Back for a month
religiously,
and I still listen to it
religiously.
Like, I do not deny it religiously. Yes, and I love it. It's like, baby, come back. Do you need like it's so groovy. It's so nice. It like going on a night drive and listening to Baby Come Back, and you just see the
eating
city
French
lights,
fries,
eating French fries, drinking a smoothie, whatever it is. Like,
it's a vibe.
It's a vibe. It is such a good song. That and Careless Whisper, like they're so underrated, and I feel like these songs have been like so memed and like they've been treated like memes and
like garbage,
literally.
They
they deserve better. They honestly do deserve better, and I don't know. I love them though.
Yeah, no, growing up, like my dad, listening to 70s all his life, he would just refer to songs. Like there's times where like you're just chilling at my house, and you'll just hear my dad go, "Naturally," like he'll just sing the tune, and we're like, damn, like he's just singing his song. We like didn't think much of it. Literally last week he plays the song that he would always sing, which is that Naturally song. And I was like, this is the first time I'm actually ever listening to this song. And he was like, wait, really? You've never heard this? I was like, I've heard you sing it, but I've never heard the song. And like, because my dad would just sing it, and he would never really play it until, I don't know. My dad would refer, the Beatles. He knows pretty much all of them.
Yeah, if you play any of
Eagles,
like the 70s, 80s songs,
Bee
he'll be like,
Gees.
I know the artist, I know the song, and I know some of the lyrics.
And he's like, don't tell me the name. Don't tell me the name. I'll figure it out. And then he like takes a minute and like he remembers like who they are, because I just find out like with movies, like for example, I watched Guardians of the Galaxy the other day.
Oh my goodness.
If you listen to the soundtrack, it's all oldies.
Beautiful.
Good music.
It's yeah. So to the kids that don't know the 70s and 80s music, we encourage you to invest your time in this music because holy moly,
it's worth it.
Like it is like in okay, so the song Hotel California
by the Eagles.
That song by the Eagles, that one, the guitar solo at the very end, I know every beat, like I know the whole thing. I can whistle it. And like it every time I listen to it, it just gives me chills. Yeah. It is so good.
It's a good song.
Music just in general, 70s and 80s.
I wish we were in that era. Like we lived in that era because like that music.
We were meant to be born in that era. We just it wasn't. It didn't happen.
Like no.
Like the 70s and 80s couldn't handle them.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine
That's what happened.
Us having a podcast in the 70s and 80s.
I feel like
what would our intro song be? Beanie. Careless Whisper is just our intro.
Or no, honestly, I see Baby Come Back.
Baby Come Back.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. As our intro.
Yeah, I see it.
Give it all to
yeah, so if you're younger than us and you don't know any of the music we're mentioning
about, invest.
Yeah, you need to do some high research because this is some quality music.
Yeah,
and if you know it, you're technically cool.
Yeah, honestly.
In my eyes. Like I
agree.
If I meet a friend and they're like, dude, I love the Eagles, I'm like, you're cool and I like you. We're and I can vibe with you. Yeah.
Yes.
It's cool.
I agree. And so my dad actually he didn't grow up listening to like 70s music, but his music was more like the 80s and 90s. So he listened to more like Nirvana, Guns N' Roses and such like that, and probably Jimi Hendrix. So and I'm looking at your shirt and I'm like, I see like the logo and it the song Come As You Are.
Come As You Are.
Do you want to know where
Nirvana.
I found that song? Is in the movie Captain Marvel.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is in that song. Yeah, that's where I found it. It is in that movie.
Like,
my bad.
What is this song? Like it's the bass. Oh my goodness,
so
it's so good.
I was introduced to Nirvana by my brother Josiah. Right. He loves like hard rock.
I love it.
Or like metal. He was into metal, but you know. And I never liked metal or rock. Like when I was like younger, I was like, oh, this is disgusting.
I love it.
I grew to like rock, but I still don't like metal. Sorry, my metal heads out there.
Metallica, though.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
I love it.
But like Nirvana, he would show it to me, and he was like, "Do you like it?" And I'm like my brother would be like, "Do you like this music?" And I'm like, "No, I don't really like it." And then eventually, it just grew on me. Like as I was listening to more like oldies rock, I was like, you know, actually like the like 90s, 80s rock is also not that bad. So I got into it. And then I bought this Nirvana shirt before I listened to Nirvana, like I said. And my brother was like, "You don't even listen to Nirvana." And I was like, "You're right, but I thought this shirt was cool. Like I just bought it." And then
we went camping or cabining, whatever. Like we rented out a cabin. And we were on our way to a
lake,
a river, and we just like, I think not you were wearing that shirt actually, and so I was like, it's time to change this, Navi.
You need to know who you're wearing on your chest.
Yeah, like you need to know who you're repping. And so like he ended up playing a bunch of Nirvana, like Smells Like Teen Spirit, whatever, like all of that. It was the best car ride I've ever been in because
we had the windows down, hair just
flowing, going everywhere.
That was so much fun. Like just driving. And if you because we were in Colorado, if you drive down Colorado, it's like such a beautiful scenery.
Yeah, just
and
a bunch of trees, and it's like a little foggy, a little cloudy. It's not too
nice
hot.
And fresh.
It's fresh. It's beautiful. And the smell of pine. Oh my goodness. The smell of the forest. It's beautiful. And I think it was like raining a little bit at one point. Goodness. It was so fun though. And we were listening to just Nirvana and vibing out.
And like alternative rock. Yeah. Like Bad Sons. We love Bad Sons.
Oh my goodness.
Like we're big fans of Bad Sons.
I've been listening to Bad Sons since I was a freshman, and I barely discovered them like leaving 8th grade year. Dancing on Quicksand, that was one of the first songs I ever listened to by Bad Sons.
What was my first? Swimming in the Moonlight was my first one. I'm swimming.
I think it's that one and Dancing on Quicksand. Those two are the ones that I first found.
No, if you guys know who Bad Sons are, shout out to you for sure. But like listening to Bad Sons, Nirvana, all those, just driving to the lake in Colorado, it was just a vibe.
It was nice. And like Tell us who your favorite band is. Like, who are your favorite singers? Your favorite, like, what music would you recommend to us? Because we're constantly looking for new music. Always.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, we're always sharing music with each other. That's kind of one of our love languages, is like sharing music with each other, because it's like, if I hear a song and if it reminds me of Navi, or if I think it's really good and she had like, and I know she hasn't heard it, I will send it to her. I'll be like, listen to this right now.
You need to listen to this right now.
You need to listen to this. Yeah. And there was a song I had put on a video when I was pouring creamer into a coffee, and I forgot what it was called. And it was so relaxing, and I had sent it to Navi, and I was like, listen to this right now. Like, you need to listen to this.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
If you go to our Instagram, which is at
variety.coffee, shameless plug.
Yeah,
we always plugging. We gotta plug.
We have to. If you don't follow, I think now's your time to go to Instagram. Just pause this podcast.
Is this a song?
Yes, that's the one. Yeah, you could see it in our highlights. It's such a nice song. If you also need song recommendations, go to our Spotify. Like,
we should plug our Spotify and like want to post.
Yeah, we should.
Because like I have like really nice playlists.
We do. And I think like our playlists are just they're so diverse.
They're more they're like moods. Like moods of like certain times. Like, for example, like recently I've been in the mood to listen to those oldies that I was telling that we've been listening to. Which is the Daddy's Tunes playlist, which is just literally all the songs my dad says. Right. But then there's like nighttime drives, which would like for me would be like R&B sometimes. Right. Or like lo-fi, music like that. So I have like that playlist. And then I have like summertime playlist, which is all alternative rock, Bad Sons, pop music. Yeah. Like, it's just like you want your windows down and you're driving down like a highway or something. You know what I mean? So I have,
I agree. And same thing goes for me. So I have a playlist based on not only like how you're feeling at the moment, but also like genres. So I'm the person like, those girls that are like, I like everything except for country. I am not that girl. I actually do have
a country.
I do have a country playlist.
Country's a vibe sometimes.
Yeah, and there's,
like I said, it's a mood.
It is, and there are some times where it just hits you. You're just feeling, baby, lock them doors, turn the lights down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure.
I have those playlists, and of course the 70s and 80s and stuff like that. And then I have my super like intense music that like
oh yeah, isn't it like your workout playlist?
So there's two of them actually. There's one that's like super intense. It just reminds me of me walking down the school hallway. Like, if you talk to me, I will like punch you. and that one is more like I guess kind of sad playlist, because most of the songs kind of sound sad. It's like Suicide Boys and stuff like that, and Joji,
like emo,
like emo-ish, yeah. And then the workout playlist is like hardcore,
Rihanna,
like rock. Rihanna.
I thought you had like Rihanna in it and like Kendrick Lamar.
Oh,
like Humble.
Yeah, it's like, how do I explain? I feel like it's just aggressive music.
Like just the really upbeat music.
Yeah, so for workout music, I have like Kendrick Lamar, I have DNA, I got Humble, I got Nirvana in there, I got Guns N' Roses. Imagine you're just sprinting on a treadmill to Welcome to the Jungle. Welcome to the jungle. You're just like running the mile. Yeah, you're just sprinting. Like, imagine that. So that's fun.
You're running through the jungle.
Yeah, you're running through the jungle, and that, I feel like that just like gets me more motivated to keep her going.
Just like, keep going.
Yeah, like there was one point at the beginning of quarantine where I was working out and like and I was listening to this music, and I was like, I'm only gonna run for like 30 minutes, and then when I was like done with the 30 minutes and that like another song came on, and like it was like 3 Days Grace or something, and like I was like, I have to keep going. You have to keep going. I have to finish the song.
Yeah.
So I'd go for like an extra, but now like currently not working out. Shame.
It's fine. I mean, same. I'm on a diet. No, I'm not.
No, now we're just watching movies, kicking it back.
Yeah, school and movies. I've been texting people and they're like, yo, what are you doing? And I'm like, I answer the same thing every day. School and movies. I wake up, I do my school on my bed, and I watch movies.
What movies do you watch?
Recently, I'm watching all the Marvel movies in timeline order.
Yeah.
Not how they came out, but the timeline of when those movies
happen. How they're supposed to be properly watched.
Yeah, I've watched 13 movies.
Yeah.
I think 12 actually. 12. Now that I'm thinking about it. I think it's 12. I'm I'm on Avengers Age of Ultron. So if you know the list, I should be watching Avengers next. Age of Ultron. Yeah. So it's been like 2 weeks and I've watched all these movies. I am just on the grind of these movies.
So I'd be like, Navi, like, let's get on Siege or something. Let's play something. And she's like, dude, like, I'm watching Avengers.
I just started Captain America Winter Soldier. Do you understand?
Do you think I can just pause this and then play Siege? No, I have to finish it.
Well, like, I did pause it for you.
Did you?
Yeah. You called me and you're like, hey bro, you want to play Siege? And I was like, I mean, I just started watching Chris Evans like beat ass, but it's fine. I guess I'll pause it. And I just paused it. We started playing Siege. And then that night after, I was like, yeah, I'm going to get off early on. I have a finish that's waiting for me, or I have to finish a movie that's waiting for me. I got off and I finished that movie that night.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I am on the grind.
She is. And I kind of started it, but I'm a little like everywhere kind of. So I ended up watching Iron Man 1 and then watching 2 with you. I watched Iron Man 1 with my dad, it's really good. I like it.
I like it too. Personally, I liked Iron Man 2
better.
Out of all Iron Mans, like Iron Man 2, and then Iron Man 3.
You watched the Iron Man already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, the timeline, I'm telling you.
Okay.
So I watched Iron Man 2 with you, and like, I don't know why, but I liked Iron Man 2 so much. Like, so much. Like, I mean, if you've seen it, like, War Machine pops out. He looks sick as hell.
With his gray suit.
He looks so
whatever.
cool. And then, like, the fighting scene, like, it gives me chills. And then I was watching it with you, which made it better because we were popping jokes left and right.
Yeah.
Like,
we were eating Chick-fil-A, weren't we?
No. Oh, wait.
Yes, we were.
I don't think we were.
Or were you just eating like a Chick-fil-A cookie or something?
I think we did get a cookie or something.
I think we did go to Chick-fil-A
or ice cream.
though. Like, yeah,
that sounds familiar.
Oh, I got a shake. Yeah, I just remember having Chick-fil-A in my hand.
because I got Chick-fil-A for my dad.
Right.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Got him a cookie.
But yeah, no, Iron Man 2 is so good. He looks so cool.
Yeah.
His suits, and then I watched Iron Man 3.
It all went downhill.
And I was so sad that entire movie. Maybe it was because I was on my period, but I'm just going to tell you right now. I felt so bad for the man.
Yeah.
Like, Robert Downey Jr. played such a good, like, he plays Tony Stark good. Like, just period.
The best Tony Stark I've ever seen.
But, like, he just, like, Iron Man 3, you feel so bad for him. Because, like, he's, like, sick or he's, like, dying. Like, that's the plot of the movie. I'm not spoiling anything. And then, like, he, like, just looks weak. And I'm like, oh, Iron Man, no. Like, I'm so... He just made me so sad, like, seeing Iron Man 3. So I definitely I was like, screw Iron Man 3. Like, it made me too sad. Like, Iron Man 2 is just...
It's the best.
It's one of the best.
Wait,
out of the three.
He dying in Iron Man 2 as well?
No. Iron Man 2, he was making... He was making more suits. That was like his hobby. He was like making suits, and he was down low. He was partying, and like he wasn't dying. Oh yeah, no, he was, but like it was low key.
Yeah, he definitely kept it hidden.
Yeah, but like Iron Man 3, like you see this man like getting
literally
sick.
dying.
Yeah, it's like so sad. I don't know how to explain it, but you're right. Yeah, and Iron Man 2, he was like dying, but it was like low key, like nobody knew.
Right.
And then and then War Machine like pops up, and he just looks so freaking cool, like so freaking cool. No, he was on 2.
Oh, okay. I thought
he does pop up in 1. Like he thinks about it. He's like, man, I wanna take a suit. But then in Iron Man 2, he officially takes the suit, and then they start fighting. The actor
changes, no?
Yeah, Iron Man 1 actor for War Machine. What's the character's name?
I don't even know.
I forgot his name, but War Machine is just how I know him. Oh
yeah.
No, Rhodey.
Rhodey.
That's his name. Yeah. So the actor for Iron Man 1 is different from the actors of Iron Man 2 and 3 and Avengers. Yeah. It's just they changed the actor. I don't know why, but
But how would you rate the movies, like from what you've seen already? Like how would you rate them?
So I have been ranking them of how I like them.
Right.
I got my notes right here.
Take the list out.
I'm not saying they're terrible. I'm not saying like, oh, like they're garbage, like don't watch them, like they just suck. I'm ranking them personally like how I enjoyed them when I watched them.
Right.
And how like I like the acting, the story, the plot, etc. Like it's not really there's no favorites or anything. It's really just how I enjoyed watching them. Right. So for sure Iron Man 2 is my first one.
Right.
Second one was Captain America Winter Soldier. Because Bucky looks so cool. Like, he's so cool.
Oh my goodness.
He comes out and he's just like sick. Like, he's just rocking people's crap, and it was just cool. It was such a cool. And then like Black Widow's in that one.
Yeah,
she's cool. She kicks ass. It's a cool movie. Then the third one was Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I will always and forever love Guardians of the Galaxy 2 because I love Chris Pratt, good actor. And then like the soundtrack.
And Groot,
and then Groot, he's a baby. And then the plot is so cool. Like the dad. It's just cool. It's a cool movie. And then after that, I do Captain America: The First Avenger because when I watched it again, I didn't remember anything from that movie.
The first one?
Yeah, like the very first Captain America, which is what you should be watching first if you watch the timeline. I watched it and I didn't remember anything. And I saw skinny boy Chris Evans and I was like, what is this?
Who is this?
I was like, this is not how I remember Captain America. And then I remember that he gets like stabbed with like steroids basically, and then he becomes this sick guy. I don't know.
He just becomes a superhero somehow.
I ranked it to 4. I liked it. I liked how it was like oldie, like, you know, old, and it was like his background, things like, you know, it's the best. It's good.
Yeah. Okay.
And then after that, I put Iron Man because he's like discovering his suit and stuff, which was cool. But I ranked it 5 just because, like, I don't know, like it was okay.
Iron Man 1.
Iron Man.
Okay.
And then after that, it's Thor because Thor's cool. The storyline's cool. Like,
I love Thor.
Asgard's cool. I ranked it 6 because I was just like, it's okay. Like, it's a cool movie. It's not like Iron Man 2 or freaking when, like, you know, like War Machine comes out. Like, I just was ranking it based on what I'm seeing.
Right.
So Thor, the first one. And then Iron Man 3, I ranked it 7 because it made me sad. But it wasn't terrible to, like, be on the bottom. So I just was like, and it'll be 7.
7. Yeah.
And then we got Guardians of the Galaxy 1, which was okay. I don't know. Soundtrack was good, of course. Sad part was Groot dies. Spoiler alert, but he comes back in Galaxy Guardians 2.
He's a baby.
Yeah. It was okay. Captain Marvel was next because I liked how you could see young Nick Fury, and I like how, like, it's kind of before Avengers even comes. Yeah. So I thought it was pretty cool. And then, like, not a lot of people like Captain Marvel because she's sassy and kind of rude. Yeah. But I didn't think it was that bad. I thought she was cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. She's kind of OP though.
A little bit.
I was like, that's the only thing I don't really care about her is because she's just like stupid OP. Yeah. Like you can just do anything.
So wasn't Captain Marvel actually a man? It was a male, wasn't it? Like in the comics, or am I wrong? It was
I don't know.
Else.
No, he wasn't. Can't confirm
because I swear I saw
Podcast
something
God?
on.
Are you there answering our question?
No.
Oh. Okay, he can confirm. It was a woman.
I'm pretty sure she was a woman the whole time.
The whole time.
Yeah.
She did have short hair though.
Yeah. So
she had a totally different outfit though. I think it was like black. I'm pretty sure that's the same one.
Because I saw something on Instagram where they like I wasn't sure if it was it looked very like the old comics. They made it that style, and it was like Captain Marvel was a man, and I was like, oh, so Captain Marvel was a man, and they just decided
it's probably a theory.
Maybe
like from that fans made or something. I don't know.
Probably, but
Captain Marvel was okay. Yeah. And then after that is the Avengers. I don't know why. And I'd probably get a lot of hate for this, but I did rank it on the lower level because, like, it was kind of boring. Oh? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to say, like, it was stupid boring. Like, I was just like, I hate this movie the entire time. It was just, I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. It was kind of awkward. Like, I didn't like how they all, like, were introduced to each other. Yeah. I didn't like it that way, but it was good. Like, the action was good. It was, you know... It was cool, but I personally, it wasn't my favorite to be like, oh god, this movie's great. You know what I mean? It was just like, oh, okay, yeah, the Avengers are starting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
My last one.
Okay.
This is rank 11.
Okay.
Is Thor: The Dark World. I don't like this movie. I'm sorry, Chris. What was his name? Chris Hemsworth. They did you dirty. They did you so dirty because this movie was extremely boring, and like it was. I didn't like it. I did not like Thor: The Dark World. This is my opinion. Okay. I just do not like it. It was, and I've heard some crap on it. Like my brother was like, yeah, I heard that like not a lot of people like Thor the second one. Yeah. And I was like, all right, well we'll see. And I watched it, and I was genuinely bored. Like I just was like. the girl's like a drama queen.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, oh, Thor's gone. And I'm like, he's a god. Like, what do you want from him?
Yeah,
like,
he's got
busy.
shit to do, bitch. Like,
Yeah. I ranked it the lowest, and I keep pushing it lower and lower. Like, it does not move up. I'm sorry, but it does not. But from like the clips I've seen of Avengers Age of Ultron, which I'll be watching it this week, I feel like I'm gonna really like that one. Like, I could tell.
Okay.
Because I remember that movie. I remember there's like a party that there is, and like the interaction between the characters. I remember liking that movie when I was younger, so I feel like I'm gonna like it now that I'm rewatching it. So I think that one will probably be like second of Iron Man 2. I could already feel it.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
The list will change, and
Oh, yeah.
will tell us.
Yes. It's so much fun. I like if you really just don't know what to watch and you have Disney Plus, I really recommend just watching all the Marvel movies. It's so interesting learning from each like superhero, like their background. Like if you don't read the comics like me, I don't. But if you do, it's just good. Like it's fun. It gives me nostalgia too, because I remember watching it when we were younger.
Yeah,
so
same. And I mean, just growing up, we kind of always went to the movie theaters, and we talked about this, and I think it was episode 1 or 2. We talked about quarantine and how
COVID aesthetic.
Yeah, and like I just miss going to the theaters, because I grew up going to the theaters and watching action movies with my parents, and we would watch the Marvel.
As soon as a superhero movie
came out,
we would all plan or like something.
Right. And like I said, I would go to the Icon theater where they had recliners. I'd sneak in snacks, you know, go to the dollar, get my gummies. Yeah. And we would watch all the Marvel movies.
They're actually coming out with a Black Widow movie.
I was going to say that. Yeah.
May.
I'm excited.
I am so excited too. She looks so cool in like the trailer and stuff. I think you're supposed to watch that before Iron Man, I want to say.
I was going to ask, yeah.
I think that's where she fits in the timeline, but I cannot confirm. But yeah, no, I'm excited for that movie. May 2021. May 7th, actually, to be exact. 7th. Yeah, it's coming out. So put that on your calendars, because Black Widow is so cool.
Yeah, she is. She's honestly, I feel like she's such an underrated character. And like, I saw for a while when Endgame came out, my whole feed was just Marvel and like Endgame and stuff, and they're like, Black Widow so useless, like she doesn't do anything, is not special.
Well,
like
she's not like Jack like Captain America over here. Like
no, she's just
a spy.
Yeah,
like, that's all she is.
She's this beautiful, lovely woman who kicks ass, and like she.
But like, if you're like, I feel like her job when it comes to like big fights like at Endgame, like of course she's not going to be like the most useful, whereas Captain Marvel comes in goated as hell,
blasting people with
literally
her eyes.
like she's just goat. Like I don't know, they just made her so OP for what? For what? Like I don't understand.
Well, I mean, somebody's got to save the world,
because it ain't any of the Avengers. We made a whole franchise, but no, there's Captain Marvel who could just come out and literally fart on someone and they're dead. Like tell me I'm wrong.
She's just like,
and then just Thanos is just dead.
My headphones fell off.
I'm telling you, bro. Captain Marvel is, her name's like Carol. Carol, if you're listening to this,
you're goated. You're a little too goated, Carol.
Like, give other people a chance. What she did.
She did.
If you did watch Endgame, like she isn't the all-in-all hero. Like
she's definitely called at the last minute, no?
Yeah, she just pops up, and then you're like, "Well,
Nick Fury is like,
everything's solved.
Shit, everything's going downhill. We need something."
He's like, "I can't trust the Avengers.
I tried to give him a chance, Carol. Okay, and she's like, "I'm telling you, man,
you just need me.
You need me. Like I carry the team."
Yeah, she's goated. I really don't know why.
And for what? Marvel, please tell us.
No, but if you do watch Endgame, like you obviously see the other, superheroes do stuff. It's not like Captain Marvel's just like wrecking everyone, but she does. Like she does wreck people. She gives some sass to Spider-Man. I don't know if y'all remember that, but I was a little hurt. I felt Tom's hurt.
Tom is like, damn. Like,
yeah,
what did I do to you?
Anyways, we're not gonna spoil anything because that movie,
you need to watch it.
It's devastating.
It is.
Anyways,
and, where does Spider-Man fit on the timeline?
So you have to watch I think he's like a little bit after Avengers Age of Ultron.
Would you include the Spider-Man like with Tobey Maguire?
No.
Cause
No, you have to do the
like,
Tom Holland one.
That's so weird. Like, why did Sony just all of a sudden they're like,
Sony's like, we could just make different types of stories of Spider-Man with different types of actors, and we're just gonna do it. And then that's what they did. Just like Batman. They did the same thing with Batman.
It's weird.
Shout out Edward Cullen. All of a sudden is Batman. Robert Pattinson, I see you.
Kristen Stewart comes out of nowhere. It's like, Edward, what are you doing?
Edward, I didn't know you were Batman. I have so much money, I'm Batman.
The bloopers with Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Batman.
Anyways, no. If you watch the Marvel movies in order, hit me up. Tell me your list of ranking, because I would like to know. That's cool.
I need to do it now.
It's so much fun. It really is. And it gives me so much nostalgia. And like, because when I was a kid, I wouldn't understand. Like I was telling my brother,
asking our brothers, like, what's going on?
Because they read the comments and they know everything,
right?
But like when I was younger, I just went because I was like, this is cool, superheroes.
Oh
but now,
blasting shit left and right.
Wow, Iron Man. Wow, no. And then like now rewatching them, I'm like, I really missed a lot of information as a young kid. Like I really did not know, and I still do. I like text my brothers after when I was watching Iron Man. I was like, yo, why is he so goated? Like, he's been tossed left and right, and he's not dead. Like, what is going on? And then they were like, bro, he, like, got this energy, and he's Iron Man. Like, I don't know what you want from us.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, so if you watch it and you want to, like, really understand each superhero, I suggest rewatching it. It's so cool.
If you're, like, older now, like, you were like us, and we grew up watching it, watch it now that you're older. You'll definitely understand a lot more, which nostalgia. I need to do. Very nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
You will remember when you were in the theater and you're like, wow, Iron Man just wrecked that man. And
like,
I don't know.
There's a scene in Captain America Winter Soldier. And I remember that movie. Like, before I watched it, I was like, oh, yeah, I remember this movie. I remember what happens. Yeah. But there's, like, that elevator scene. And, like, they all just come packing, like, the elevator. And then, like, Steve Rogers is like, he knows they're all sus. And he's just like, before we begin, does anyone want to get out? And I'm like, yes, I remember he like beats everyone's ass in here. Like he just goes ham. And then like he does. And I was like,
crazy.
I remember. Ooh, I was like, I felt so special. I was like, yes, ma'am. I knew it. I remember. Like I have a memory. It's just weird. But yeah, it was a good movie.
Chris Evans, sir, like I've been watching you for a while now and you're not married? What is going on?
What a waste. I'm telling you.
What a waste.
This man is 40 years old with the best looks ever.
Yeah.
And for
not
what?
Married. Where is your wife?
Did he have what if he had a wife?
What if he? I don't know.
We're missing a puzzle piece here.
I think we need to keep up with Chris Evans more often.
I do. I follow him on Instagram, which I thought was a totally fake account. I was like, this guy is not on Instagram.
This is not Chris Evans.
He posts his dog. Like that's all he does. And like maybe some happy birthday post to like Robert Downey Jr. But like that's it. Like
Robert Downey Jr.
I'm telling you, this man is just retired, low key. Like he's living the retired life since COVID. I've been keeping up with him. Yeah.
With Chris Evans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I followed him. And I was like, is this him? And it is. Because he has a dog.
You know who I feel like we also need to keep up with is Robert Downey Jr. That man. I feel like
What a guy.
You know who he reminds me of a little bit? Of Johnny Depp.
I was like
Johnny Depp.
I was like Jack Sparrow. I literally thought that. But yes, Johnny Depp. Same guy.
Depp.
Yeah, they like, I remember when I was younger, I'd get confused with them.
Yeah.
Like, I remember we were watching, like, one Sherlock Holmes, and I was like, oh, Johnny Depp. And
Johnny
my brothers
Depp.
were like, no.
That's Jack Sparrow.
They're like, you're
That's
stupid.
Iron Man, sweetheart. You're stupid. No,
you could tell I was just not educated.
Do you think it's the facial hair that just reminds me of
I think
the
it
facial
is.
structures?
Yeah, but like, yeah, obviously now, like, we could tell the difference.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I remember they're like, they're brothers.
They're
low
the same
key.
man. They're twins.
Yeah. But they're not.
They're the same. We need to keep up with them. But like keeping up with like social media drama also is like, no.
Yeah.
I feel like these men don't have drama though.
No. They're just living their best life, dude. They're all retired.
If you look at Robert Downey Jr.'s life, he's just chilling with his money or whatever. He's kind of hanging out. Like he acts like Tony Stark a little bit.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Like that's his alter ego. He's now Tony Stark.
It's like Jim Carrey. Have you seen that interview of Jim Carrey where he like
you
goes
told me about this.
Yeah, he like goes out and I don't remember. I think it was Jimmy Fallon or something, one of the Jimmys, and he comes out and he's just like long hair, big bushy beard, and he's just like, I have retired from Jim Carrey. I am no longer Jim Carrey. That character was fun, but I have my chakras in line. And everyone was like, yo, is he good?
He's the new Avatar.
Literally, like, he was like, I have retired from my character, Jim Carrey. And he said his other name. And I was like, what? And he's like super religious and like spiritual now.
Yeah.
So I feel like acting really does a number on people for like so many years.
Into this interview, I need to burn some sage on every corner. Sorry.
Maybe, honestly.
It's like,
Jim Carrey's just like, no, not anymore. No. I was The Mask. I was this person.
Him. The Mask. That's such a good movie.
It's a nostalgic movie. I've been wanting to rewatch it.
Me too. We should watch it. I love that movie so much.
Yeah, and then like Dumb and Dumber. He's in good movies, and like now he's just like no longer Jim Carrey. I'm no longer Jim Carrey. It's like, dude, you were born with that. No, not anymore. I'm reborn. What is your
birth certificate? It doesn't say anything. It doesn't exist.
I used whiteout on my name, and therefore my birth certificate is empty. You don't need to know my name.
I don't have a name. What is he? Like, he's like, I'm a spiritual being or something like that. I swear, you told me.
I'm a celestial.
Yeah, he's like a celestial. He's like, I am now this deity.
Yeah, literally. Like, I need to rewatch that interview, but he does say something like that. He's like, yeah, like, my character, Jim Carrey.
He's a character. I've retired. He is not a person anymore.
And then the interview guy, which was, I think it's Jimmy Fallon. I don't know who, but he was like, thought he was joking. He was like, haha, yeah, Jim. And he's like, no.
What did you just call me? What did you just say?
What did I tell you? I am no longer Jim.
I am not Jim. Yeah. And I don't know.
Yeah, no. So I feel like acting does a number on celebrities. Like, I mean, Johnny Depp, again, like, he's just going through it right now.
Did you see what's going on? Apparently he had like an abusive girlfriend or something like that. Or and like everybody's like, help Johnny or
hashtag help Johnny.
Help the Depp.
Yeah. Britney Spears, where is she? She's not an actor.
No.
But still.
Where is she?
Celebrities.
Where did she go?
I see this Instagram all the time where it's like, Britney was calling for help and we ignored it. And then like it's her Instagram post where she's like holding a shoe. Yeah. And then like you see like help on it or something like that.
What?
I don't know. It was weird. And I was like, Britney's fine. All right?
I'm like laughing and she's like being held hostage right now. Make music. And she's like, help. We're just laughing about it.
They're like conspiracy theories. They're like, Britney is calling for our help. And we're ignoring it.
And I'm like,
her. She has money. Like, I'm sure she can figure it out. Like, what?
I swear I saw something where, wasn't it Kesha? She was like being taken advantage of by her producer and like,
I don't even know.
She was like being beaten up and stuff like that, and abused. Same thing goes for Britney.
It's Britney, bitch.
you can't do anything to her. It's like, it's Britney, bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you gonna do to Britney?
Yeah, celebrities be going through it. Kanye, Kim,
isn't he
divorced?
What?
Dude, I walked out of my room and I saw the Alexa in our kitchen, and like that's the first thing the news is telling me right now. My Alexa is Kim finally finalizes divorce on Kanye.
Wait, they got divorced?
Mm-hmm. It's happening. It's happening. And then I went into Josiah's room and I was like, yo, Kim's doing it for clout. And then he was like, wait, what?
Like, I am left agape right now. Like, I don't know what to say.
Poor Northwest. That's all I got.
She doesn't give a crap. She has money. She'd be wearing Louis Vuitton as like a 4-year-old.
She doesn't give a crap that her parents are Audi.
No, like, think of it. Like, I don't know. When you're young and you have everything as a child, I feel like, what about like also Kylie's daughter? Like, what's going on with her parents?
Oh yeah, with like Travis.
She doesn't care.
I feel like she has everything. She doesn't know though. Like, that's the thing. Cause like, I know like Kylie and like Travis hang out.
Yeah.
And they like act like parents to her, but like they're not together.
But like she grew up with them separate.
When Stormy grows up, like she's gonna know.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
She's gonna be like, why weren't you guys ever married? What's
so
going
you
on?
Lied to me when I was 2? And they're like, they're like, what?
No, like Kim's kids, they're not, how old are they? They're
young.
They're still super young.
They're
so I feel like they don't care.
I think 7. I think they just don't know.
I feel like they don't care. Because like,
why would they not care? I'm confused on why you think
they still have their parents, and like their parents are rich and they just give them everything. Honestly,
yeah, but like I feel like if their dad's always was there, like, and then now their dad's not there, of course they're gonna care.
He wasn't there though.
I don't know.
From what I've seen, I feel like he wasn't there because he's always been like doing music and stuff. Like, where was he? taking his child to the red carpet. Like,
he's all dropping her off.
yeah, sorry,
Bye,
honey.
North.
Bye, North. Sorry, I gotta go, like, to a concert.
It's
go
like my
ahead.
dad taking my brothers to soccer practice is not the same thing.
That's what I mean. It's like, that's why I'm saying, like, I feel like they don't care because they have everything. It's like 2 Christmas, 2 birthdays, 2 everything.
I don't know. But yeah,
We'll find out when they're older.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is.
It'd be wild.
It'd be wild.
Yeah. I don't know, but I was thinking, I was like, I feel like it's because like Kim wants to be like a successful lawyer,
Yeah.
and I feel like that's why she's divorcing. Like that's part of a
She
reason.
wants to be a lawyer?
Yeah, she's like in law school or something like that. Yeah, and so like I like saw that and I was like, I feel like it's not the only reason that like Kanye's messed up in the brain, but like
Yeah.
that obviously is part of the reason. But I also feel like it's because she wants to like be an independent, successful woman.
Yeah.
And that's why I think she's divorced. Like, that's another reason why. That's just my theory. I could be wrong, like I said.
I don't
but
know.
You don't know.
I didn't know she was going to be a lawyer.
Yeah, she is. She's in law school.
She's all, judge, I have a fat ass, so you can't do anything about that. I don't know what to tell you, sir. You can't
Get
put
on
him in
my
jail.
level.
Get on my level.
I saw this one clip of, like, Keeping Up with the Kardashians where, like, Khloe was, like, they, like, gave her, like, a fake reward. Like, her mom was like, here's a fake reward. Who would, like, do a speech? And Khloe's like, I just want to thank Kim for having sex online. Now we're here. And then I was like, why is that true, though? Like,
yeah.
that's
Wait, I remember that being all over social media as well as, like, Kim is just a porn star and blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
I have no more ice in my coffee.
Dude, me neither. Mine melted.
They don't put ice.
Pinon coffee, you need to put a little bit more ice and make your sizes a little different.
Yeah. I don't know. It's okay. If I were to rate it, 10 being like, I would go there pretty much every week.
Yeah.
I think I would rate her a 6.
Flavor wise, I like this better than Dunkin'. Definitely.
Really?
Flavor wise, yes. I definitely like it better, but like price wise, Dunkin' has to be above like
yeah.
$3 for like something like
Something not this size that I'm holding in my hand right now.
Dude, my hand covers almost the whole thing. Like, this is small.
Yeah, Pinon.
Do you really think my energy is derived from this much coffee?
It's
Sweetheart, I need more.
Yeah.
I need a little more.
It's okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
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 Well, Navi,
Coffee.
today it was a good day. It's a good morning, good afternoon.
Yeah.
If you're still listening right now,
Oh, we're doing
we talked about this. We did.
Are we doing it? Okay. What are we doing?
So, we talked about if you're listening all the way to the end,
And you are like know me and Audie personally, and we've hung out, talked.
texted, snapped, DM'd,
If you know us personally,
whatever it is.
and you are still listening to the end of this podcast,
First of all, I would like to say I love you.
yeah, shout out to you. But we have, what is it? A giveaway? I don't know what it is.
I would say it's like a special gift.
Like it's like a opportunity. There it is. That's the word.
That's the word.
We want to have guests on the show like we did with Tram. Shout out
Okay.
Tram.
I love you.
Love you. And we wanted to do something fun,
Yeah.
something interesting, something different. And we said that if you know us and you listen to the end of this podcast
All the way.
all the way, you have a chance to be on this podcast as a special guest.
With us.
But you have to do something. And that is DM @variety.coffee, follow, share if you want. You can share. It's not a requirement. But you should.
You should. Yeah.
If you want to be on it, you should share.
You should.
Anyways, you DM us and you have to DM us a secret code. Like a secret.
What should this code be?
I'm a goofy gooper, yeah. We are goofy goopers, yeah. Goofy, yeah. You have to send that to us on variety.com.
Should it be a voice message?
It could. Or
I
it could
feel
be
like it
just
should.
texting. It doesn't
Okay.
matter. You could send a video. You could send a
With
message.
a brown heart.
Yeah,
There has to-
it has to be a brown heart.
Brown heart.
If
Brown
there-
or white, actually. Brown or white.
Brown or white.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So let's do the rules again. You have to follow us @variety.coffee.
Uh-huh.
DM us I'm a goofy goofer. We're all goofy goofers. Yeah, goofy goofer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brown heart or white heart or
white.
or both.
Or both. Shoot, even add a black one.
Yeah.
Any of those three.
Any of those three, you
choose.
DM us that, and we will probably most likely contact you to be in our next podcast or in a future podcast. But we want to do something fun.
Choose you.
And it'll show that people listen.
It
all the way to the end.
You know, this makes me so excited because it's honestly just gonna show our truest fans.
Absolutely. And like I said, it could be anyone that we know, and like obviously like you live
right
close to us or like interstate or whatever, but we have to know you, you know, and we
keep in mind we will be like doing like COVID precautions, of course, like taking temperatures, making sure that they weren't in contact with anybody. So we're still in a panoramic. We're still in a Pondulce.
We're in a polyologram.
We're still in a polygram. Yeah.
They're like stupid. No, anyways, yeah. So keep those in mind. DM us. Let's see who wants to be on this podcast and talk. Like, yeah.
And if there's a specific topic you want to talk about,
we'll talk it with you. You know, we'll
make
DM
sure
you.
it's nothing controversial. And that's pretty much it. That's all the rules.
Yeah. So again, if you listen to the end of this, you know the rules. You want to be on this podcast, you know what to do. @variety.coffee Instagram. Yeah. So we'll see who's
we'll keep in contact with you.
Yeah. For sure.
We will.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
I wish we had a camera. Oh, that'd be funny. Anyways, yeah. That was fun.
That was
episode 4.
4.
God, it feels like we're on episode like 20.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Happy 1 month anniversary, Navi.
Dude, Jeffrey?
No, wait. Our 1 month like passed like
well, yeah, because we did episode 0.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna happy 1 month because of the episodes.
We started on the 23rd?
Did we?
I think so. I think we did.
Jeffrey's now a part of us. He's
Jeffrey,
cute. We'll do a cute little photo shoot with him.
If you come and join us for the podcast, you'll meet Jeffrey.
Yeah, you'll meet Jeffrey. You'll drink whatever drink you want.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be coffee, but we're gonna have coffee.
We're gonna have coffee, and
which makes sense
because our name
Variety.
I was thinking, I was like, what if season 2 we change it to like Variety Tea,
Variety Chai.
We drink nothing but chai,
but chai. No,
Variety Lemonade.
That's like during the summer.
Our summer segment is just Variety Tea,
Variety Lemonade.
Variety Limeade. All right.
I
think this episode
we're done. Variety smoothie.
All right. Yeah. Anyways. All right. Y'all know the rules. If you guys want to be a part of this podcast, we're gonna be ending it here very soon. Thank you guys so much for joining us and listening to our conversations on movies. Remember, follow us, and we'll see you guys next week at Saturday.
Bye. Love you.